This video is recorded by a Ring doorbell camera in California.
What? Help! Help me! Help me! Help me!
The camera captures the horrific moment of a girl getting kidnapped. She is asking for the help on stranger's door, but sadly no one is responding.
Help! Help! Somebody help me! Help!
Sadly, at the end, he got him. Comment down. What would you do in such type of situation?
Think you're safe in your own home? Well, think again. This video portrays the house of a family who locks their door religiously at night. Yet on the couch lays a 15-year-old Anaya Robinson, who is visited by an intruder in the night. The hooded man can be seen with his hands in his pockets, just staring at the young girl on the couch, sleeping. He goes unnoticed for a short while, but not pictured in the video. The young woman wakes up at the sound of his footsteps throughout the house. She then yells for her mom and dad to help, and the hooded man hightails it out of the house. Unfortunately, this is the only evidence presented in the case, and the police were not able to identify the man. Upon further investigation, the police learned that this man was not out for valuables, as he did not steal a single thing in the home. Rather, he took a peeping Tom to the next level. Though they did not find the man, 15-year-old Anaya Robinson was completely safe after this incident. But this is just another incident, proving to keep your doors locked and be safe. This happened in April of 2023 in a wooded section of Asheville, North Carolina. The homeowner of this house got a notification saying motion was detected at her front door. She opened the app on her phone and saw 3 bears on her front porch. They were tearing open a package that had recently been delivered. Inside the package was dog food, which they easily would have been able to smell. The homeowner opened her door and confronted the animals, trying to scare them off. The bears take one of the 2 bags of dog food inside the package. They're seen on the right side of the screen with the bag in their mouth as they walk off. This footage was captured at night just before 2 a.m. It shows a man ringing the doorbell to this home in Rochester, New York. Immediately after, he hides behind a parked car. He's seen crouched down, holding some kind of club in his hand, breathing heavily and sweating profusely. He nervously looks back and forth from out at the street to back at the house's front door. The man clearly looks to be on something. When he realizes no one was going to answer the door, he walks away. Another minute passes when a voice yells out that the police are on their way. It's unclear whose voice this is. There are 2 main possibilities here. Either this man was hiding from someone for one reason or another, and he was trying to get inside a house so that he wouldn't be found, the voice being the person he was hiding from. Or he was trying to bait the homeowner into opening the door, where he then planned to do who knows what. The voice here being a concerned neighbor that saw what he was doing. Either way, the man most likely did not have the best intentions.
This video is one of the most scariest video recorded by a camera. The family was enjoying the holidays in front yard of their home with children's.
Check this out.
Suddenly, from nowhere, they started hearing gunshots from the neighborhood.
Shooting Rico. Huh? They're having a shootout.
Within a few seconds, the family rushed back into the home with children's. I hope that the family is safe now.
This doorbell camera footage was captured in Overland Park, Kansas in March of 2017. Shown in the video is a nearby active house fire. The home of the neighbor just across the street has been completely engulfed in flames. As the fire department arrives, neighbors can be seen desperately moving their parked cars away from the house. Eventually, a flaming piece of debris can be seen falling and landing on a set of bushes just in front of the camera. The bushes quickly burst into flames. The fire starts spreading quickly, but before it's able to get out of hand, a neighbor notices it and attempts to put it out. He grabs a garden hose and sprays the fire while pressing the house's doorbell. However, the owner of the house is at home and frantically tries to communicate this through the doorbell speaker. Damn!
Hello, yes, I'm not there. Please put that out for me, please. I'm on my way home.
Your house on fire!
Yeah, I know, I'm on my way.
Fire no door. But that's somebody talking.
Nobody's in the house right now. Nobody's in the house right now.
In the end, the fire department would be able to put out the house fire, and with the help from the neighbors, prevent it from spreading to nearby houses. On a night in September of 2021, a homeowner would get a suspicious knock on his door at about 3 in the morning. Upon opening his phone and looking at his doorbell camera, he would see two what looked like teenagers identifying themselves as CPD, or Columbus Police Department.
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
The video shows the man in the front clearly holding a firearm, and the house owner would eventually access the doorbell camera's speaker to further question him.
Can I help you?
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions.
I'm sorry?
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. May you please step to the front door, please?
CPD.
Yes, this is CPD. We would like you to step to the door, please.
Can I see a badge?
We would like you to step to the door, please, sir. I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
The man refuses to show a badge because, well, obviously he doesn't have one. The homeowner knew what was going on, so rather than stepping to the door, he would call the real police department and report 2 armed men at his front door. After a couple of minutes, the two would once again attempt to get the homeowner to open the door. But after that failed, they would run off before the real police could show up.
CPD, open the door.
The two were most likely just looking to rob the man when he opened the door. But, I mean, it's possible they had worse intentions in mind. There's just no way of knowing for sure. Both of them were never identified by police. This man comes over to a house and leaves the resident confused. Fortunately, this moment was captured by the house's doorbell camera. The man knocks on the door and waits for the homeowner to respond. As they answer, he starts acting like a crazy man and talks things that do not make sense. He talks to a woman in the house and explains his situation, and then proceeds to talk as if he knows her.
Can I help you?
How you doing? I don't mean to knock on your door, but I just got sorted by my girl. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no snitch.
You had to call.
She played.
You had to call now.
It's okay. It's okay. No. Look, it's okay. It's okay. I ain't no snitch. I don't mean to bother nobody. But I was down on my truth. On my truth. You respecting a queen, a woman. Put hands on me. But it's all good. Because guess what? Cops come through, no me. Taking the arm in the wrong. I ain't no wrong. I couldn't put hands on me. I ain't even do nothing. It's all good.
Eventually, after some good minutes of talking nonsense, he finally leaves.
This video was recorded on a doorbell camera when a homeless man follows a mother with her children to their
Shower
home.
really fast. I need you to go shower. Please, Daniel. Who's that? Who is that? Get out of here!
Just by looking at his eyes, we can tell that his intentions were not right.
Get out of here! There's a guy outside. Look.
On July 24th, 2021, a woman named Caitlin Curtis took her baby to the park across the street from her house in Arizona. After sitting down on the bench next to a fountain, a scruffy-looking man suddenly approached her, sat on the bench next to her, and asked her if she wanted to buy his drawings. According to Caitlin, the drawings looked like they had been drawn by a little kid, or by someone with no artistic talent. After politely refusing to buy the drawings, she got up and left the park with her baby in the stroller. As she was leaving, she saw the man get into the passenger seat of a suspicious-looking truck at the other end of the park, which then circled around her several times as she made her way back home. Afraid that she was being followed, Caitlin took a different route back to her house and entered through the back door so that the men in the truck wouldn't know where she lived. 3 days later, when Caitlin was out of town, her doorbell camera captured the same man walking up to the front door of her house and ringing the doorbell at 3 in the morning.
According to Caitlin, her husband was asleep while the whole thing was happening, and he didn't learn about the man's visit until the next day. After the video was uploaded to TikTok, some users commented that the fact that the man rang her doorbell specifically was not a coincidence, and that he might have been watching her from the day they met in the park. It's possible that he was using the drawings to try and distract her while the other man in the truck abducted her child, but we'll likely never know his intentions for sure. The incident could just be written off as a man who was under the influence of drugs or suffering from mental illness, but if Caitlin hadn't been careful, it's anyone's guess what might have happened. Fortunately, the man never came back, and neither Caitlin nor her family had seen him again.
This shocking video was captured in Austin, Texas when a school kid was returning from his tuition to home. He was followed by a strange car. But somehow he managed to reach his home. The car was still following him. Then he started shouting at those kidnappers from the front of his house. Luckily, they leaves the place and the kid in the video is safe now.
This video shows exactly why you should always check who's outside your door before opening it. burger. This doorbell camera caught two men in front of the house. One of them approaching the front door and ringing the doorbell, armed with a gun. He attempts to hide his face as he approaches the door, then hides off to the side, waiting for someone to open up. The other man walks down the sidewalk, waiting for his friend to do whatever he was about to do. But luckily, nobody answered the door. When a fire erupted at a home in Mesa, Arizona, these neighbors were on it. This footage shows the heroes racing to the homeowner's front door to warn them.
Yeah, their house is on fire.
I know, I'm knocking on the door. Nobody answering.
They wait for an answer, and finally one comes through the Ring doorbell.
Can I help you? The house
It's on fire. Your house is almost on fire.
Okay, thank you.
The homeowner gets one of her children out and goes back in for another.
I've been telling you that. Can you help me?
Yeah, come on.
Somebody help me.
After getting the child to safety, the neighbor races back to help further. Again, he returns, but it looks like the house has been evacuated.
Need more help?
The fire consumes the home before the firefighters get to work. Huh? But thanks to their caring neighbors, this family made it out of the home alive. To me, this is the perfect example of what a neighbor should be. This doorbell camera captured a man who found a lost wallet and returned it. But here's what he had to say.
Hey, what's happening? Hey, I found your wallet with your ID in it. This is the address. So I brought it all the way out here. You live really, really far though, so I just wanted to see if I could take. It wasn't 1,000 in here. I counted it. It was only 300. But I wanted to see if I could grab. I just wanted to see if I could grab. I wanted to see if I could only grab 20. I just wanted to see if I wanted to grab 20 real quick for gas, because gas is high. If you see like a little $7 charge on your card, I had to pay my my Netflix thing. But I wrote down the login. You can log into the Netflix too. So, but I'm gonna leave your wallet right here though. So it's all good. And I only took 120. I had already these other 220s was already mine. All right, I appreciate it.
Leave a comment below if you think this is kindness or stealing.
What? Yeah? Are you sure? Who are you? Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about peeping. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm going to rape her. And you have her open the door? I'm going to rape and kill the girl that's on the other side of this door when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her. Do I have a knife and a gun? Yeah, and I'm going to knock on her door again. All right.
This video is from Las Vegas. Apparently, the man who is harassing the people is not some homeless guy. He is a retired army veteran. He has some mental issues, so that's why he is behaving like this.